He's also a pre-nerf hunter. Pew 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 pew. Ah! Actually, let me see what classes we have. If ah, do we have a demon hunter? Let's go. We have a Xhilag demon hunter. Okay. Now we get to be the main character. Kind of want Murlocula. I've had Skull, it's like fine. I kind of want this to work though. We can get other, like you always have other card draw. You just try it. I haven't had this. Solo? Should be able to get better card draw than this. I guess we take Tar Creeper. This card's win rate that bad. That's how bad a 9-drop is. Kind of crazy. Demon Hunter has so many other big cards that are basically all better than Voidhound. I kind of want this honestly for the... Yeah, like I want this for the aggro mirror basically. I think I take this. Probably still try to get other card draw. God, this card's terrible. What the fuck? We don't have the weapon right now. It's like the best 1-drop you can have. It's also really good removal. I have other removal right now. I think I take this. A woo. This card was actually okay when I had it, but I mean, we'll take a school teacher. And the hammer. Oh god. So there's one reason I don't actually like taking the Battle Fiends is because it ruins the ability of you to tutor stuff if you have something like Xhilag. But yeah, Hog is really hard to skip, but Umpire's Grasp is so good. When you have a Xhilag, I think you have to take this. If I didn't have a Hog, I would think about it a little more. Like, I feel like I'd rather have a Chaos Strike than this. It's like paying 1 extra mana for a Fel Barrage makes no sense anyway. You'd be taking it just for the option of Chaos Nova, I don't know. Rather this, I could take a Viper, I mean, that is an option too. I think I just take this. Priestess I do want. Maybe Vile seems better by yellow. I think Studies is still the nuts. Leaf Shark's still the nuts. Inquisitor is what you want for late game. Spellkin is fine. It's really slow though, but my deck's a little greedy at this point. Because I have no early game, maybe I want Immolation Aura. Spellkin, like on average, I'm pretty sure gives you like 1 unplayable spell and 1 good spell, and at that point it's just not really that worth it. Like the 1 good spell might be Elidarius Studies, but I'll take an Aura. Grab Battlefiend now. This, jeez, this pulls either Wolf or Inquisitor right now. Ooh. The problem is you can't exactly pull Wolf. Like you'd have to wait until turn 9, which is a thing at least, but then it's like you're waiting until turn 9. We probably want Vilefiend just to live. Taste of Chaos is fine too, but I feel like this does more. To just live. Take a Rhapsody, that seems good. Don't want any of these, so I guess I take the card that helps late game. Flanking versus Taste of Chaos. I had flanking and it was fine. My deck's a little expensive, so I feel like this can give us draw, and also like we can slot this in more easily, I feel like. Buff Sleepy Dragon, true. I wonder, silence might just be so valuable, you just take it here. There's a lot of stuff you wish you could silence, it feels like. I think I'll grab one. Fuck! I think this is still too slow. Perform would be nice, but I still want this. And now I take another Ball Hog, beautiful. Makes me feel less bad about skipping the earlier Ball Hog. This seems high rolly. If we didn't have a Xhilag, I don't think this is a high roll, but we have a Xhilag, so... This would probably be like a... If we didn't have Xhilag, this would be like a 50th, 70th percentile deck, I think. This seems kind of unfair, actually. But any deck with the Xhilag is pretty much a high roll automatically. I feel like I don't see this card very much. This thing kind of needs to die. Ah, the Vile Fiend does screw this over too. Maybe it's okay though. I mean, he gets a 4/3 into this, right? This technically protects this more for the Glaive Shark than this does. Like, this is actually safer for this, I think. Okay, well, this game's over. Next! I guess this is like the best card ever and no one's figured it out yet. We are the first to figure out that this card is literally auto-win 100% of the time. Sample size 1 game. That's how you know. You get a real sample size of 1 game to know it's auto-win. That's how you know it's facts. Which of these do I do? I don't really need spells right now. I kind of want to just kill him, to be honest. You have the fishy, but the fish has to kill this. That is a good point, though. I mean, if he fishes, he's also just dying, so... Take these if finale. Well, next time I'm just going Hero Power Finale. That's the other thing, I'm assuming. See if I get Xhilag. There's no justice in this world, Chad. I want you to know there's no justice in this world. This poor druid doesn't check win rates, doesn't check my video on which classes are the best classes, doesn't know that you don't take druid, and then gets fucking Xhilagged. This is why there's no justice in this world, and why you have to watch my videos to know which classes are the best, otherwise you just won't know. Or you check any of the other websites that give you the same information. But my videos come with commentary. So, Smirlocula is not good in this deck. Would I take this over? I don't have triggers for this. We have this thing. The problem is he's a shaman, and shaman can actually kill that. Banned Titans are back. I don't think they put any of the Titans back in, did they? It's actually almost weird that they didn't. It almost would have made sense for them to put some of the Titans in. What were the not problematic Titans in Arena? I forget, like... I mean, the mage one wasn't that bad. Warrior wasn't that bad. Rogue wasn't bad. The rogue one actually is bad. Shaman one's not that oppressive either. Demon Hunter one's marginal, I want to say. Yeah, they have Titans and Colossals. Some of the Colossals came back. There were a handful of the Titans I actually wouldn't hate to see back. Oh, it was versus Skullagul'dan? Right. Yeah, I don't know if I need Skull. Maybe this is still better than Skull. I didn't get that much card draw, so Skull might have actually ended up being better, though. I'm not worried about the card draw in this deck, though. We have enough stuff that will probably be fine. Excuse me, sir. Can you stop targeting my face? Can I? Like, I'm hovering near your face now. Take that, Mr. Shaman. Got him, chat. We're hovering him now. Look, he stopped. He saw us hovering him. We send him the message. And he knows what's up. Sometimes you just gotta send them a message. And also send the message that we're getting roped intentionally. Well, if I play Murlocula, it's not very good, right? So I have to leave up a minion. Damage isn't doing anything. So I guess I use this removal. Next turn we could leave Shark. I lack the 1/1 rushes from Murlocula. Yeah. I was offered a couple of those. I'm hoping I get the 2-drop at some point, right? But I just don't get... I've never been offered that one recently. The 2-drop that actually summons 1/1s every time you attack. For some reason my last, like... I had that card like my first 1 or 2 rounds, and then I haven't been offered it in the last very long time. Tragically. Alright, do I do a Glaive Shark? I don't have to, but I probably do. I'm starting to think this card is actually just the best card in the game. Because people don't pick the neutral rushes anymore. That would actually just predate this thing. And it seems like it just doesn't die. And then you just win. We have a 2-game sample size. That's the most broken card ever made. Which must be accurate, obviously. 2 games is greater than 1 game. And 1 game was already all the evidence we needed. Okay, it tragically died. Ooh! Which way do we want to kill him, chat? Do I want to Priestess him in the face, or do I want to Xhilag him in the face? Or do I want to Awoo him? Anecdotal evidence of 2 games? Exactly. I mean, what more evidence could you ever have? Pretty much doesn't exist. If you don't have anecdotal evidence, you have no evidence at all. God damn. No mere mortal can play more than 2 games of Hearthstone. I mean, you shouldn't, probably. If you play more than 2 games of Hearthstone your entire life, they probably just automatically lock you into an insane asylum. Is that where I am, by the way? Why is it not purple in your guys' room? Why is it purple here? This isn't my doing. You guys see this too? Is it? I thought it's just... Isn't the world purple everywhere? People, that's normal, right? Trapped in Skullman's Ward, something like that. Which reminds me, I actually don't turn on my lights on. Don't have the nice red color on the other side. Turn that on. So I can do this into this potentially. Rip that guy. There's been like a lot of wind the last like 36 hours or so. Why? Why is it windy? I'm not used to having weather. People without psych degrees, yellow causes anxiety. Yo, when I went to like a spa place, I think they said yellow. I thought they said yellow would cause like detoxing somehow. I don't know how yellow light causes detoxing, but that was what the piece of paper, the laminated piece of paper said, so it must be accurate. A laminated piece of paper would never lie. It's laminated, right? Like, if someone's gonna lie, they wouldn't laminate the lie. It just wouldn't make sense. They also said, what did they say? Blue was like relaxing. I think they said red was like, it was energizing or something. I think green was also energizing, but different way. One thing I will say is it's nice that these cards aren't random anymore. UV light. Well, they said certain things for like deep violet and stuff too, but yeah, violet is not UV, so those are different. But because they also said violet, they kind of implied violet caused breakdown. I think it was supposed to use like muscle stress or something. I don't know what the fuck they said. That's why they warn you not to laminate your social security card. I saw memes about that. If you laminate your social security card, they like don't take it anymore. I saw some meme about that. Get hogged! I feel like I ignored this, but surely nothing bad ever happens, right? Like, it was really annoying. I had to get my ID, and like, I didn't even realize, like, normally at least, I mean, I actually have the social security card, but last time I had to get like the real ID, the social security card wasn't even good enough. I had to also get my birth certificate. My birth certificate. Normally I use my passport. My passport's been invalid for a while. I need to renew that actually. Actually, I need to renew that before it expires. It's already been expired. I mean, it expired like 4 years ago, but I think you have 5 years to renew it before you have to apply for a new one again. I need to actually do that. Because it expired right, like, literally when COVID happened. So, like, I was just like, well, okay, I'll just do it later. And then, never did. He's at 8. Can I don't think I can kill him, right? If I could get the ball hogs to go face... Yeah, I actually have to do it. I mean, I'm going to do it soon, I think, because I actually want to go to... I'm probably going to travel, like, probably late summer, early fall this year, internationally. I mean, I'll probably bring a laptop and try to stream from places, but... my streams may become a little bit more inconsistent around that time. Yeah, that'll probably be like 6 months from now. 5-6 months from now. I would do it earlier, except I just don't want to do it in the middle of the summer. Some of the places I'm going are going to be fucking hell in the middle of the summer. Go to like South China in the middle of the summer, good God. I went to like Vietnam and Cambodia right in the middle of the summer. And it's like fucking 100 degrees and everyone there is like totally fine. They'll just take you walking places and then it's like you're out there for 30 minutes and you literally have heat exhaustion, you're gonna die. And they're just like, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? What's going on? I almost couldn't get on my plane out of Vietnam because I had heat exhaustion so badly. I live in Vegas. Yeah, but we don't go outside here. That's the difference. We just don't go outside. It's also dry heat, and I think it's actually easier to be in dry heat. I moved here at the end of last summer, but I also just, like, I literally did not go outside. I waited until the summer was long over before I even made any attempt to go outside. Other than just going to the grocery store or whatever. Best new classes now? The same as a week ago or two. basically. I wonder if I'm supposed to do this, because I think I still do this. This is more damage technically, but not by a lot. Seatbelt, because you could give you a 3rd degree burn in Las Vegas. They probably could, yeah. They told us when they gave me like my keys. Fortunately, I have a garage, so I don't have to worry about it as much. I think the garage stays relatively cool. But they also told us, like, do not leave your keys in the, do not leave, not like your actual key, like your, like not a metal key. I don't think a metal key melts, but they told us, like, your garage key, you know, it's a little electronic device, like that thing will just straight up melt. So they had to tell us, like, yeah, don't do that. This thing's really obnoxious. I mean, I was from Southern California, and I mean, we were near the coast, so it didn't get that hot. But I mean, we would still have days where it'd be like 100, 110 maybe. Like 110 would be the hottest day ever for us. In Vegas, it can probably get closer to 120, 130. I didn't really go through last summer, so I don't even have the experience with that yet. We'll find out, I guess. I think my air conditioning is good enough that it's just not going to be a problem, though. As long as I don't leave. As long as I don't leave my house, which, why would I ever do that anyway, right? Leaving your house, XD. Sure. You grew up in Long Beach? That's literally where I came from.
The courage of man shall not fail.
Don't want to kill that, but I have to. Bixby Knolls. Oh yeah, that was a nice part of the city where we would go run. We would like run around Bixby Knolls a lot, so we didn't have to get harassed by random people in other parts of the city that are less nice. We liked running around Bixby Knolls. If you run around the other parts of the city, people would just like say things to you that as children you're not supposed to hear. It was glorious. When you were a kid, it wasn't nice at all. It was better than the other parts of Long Beach. Oh yeah, Bixby Knolls was the nice area right on the edge of North Long Beach, which is the horrible area you didn't want to go anywhere near. We would run all around like Long Beach, but like we never ran in North Long Beach. I don't know how it is now, but like North Long Beach, I feel like when I was in high school, North Long Beach was, well, it was like Compton was way down here. North Long Beach was probably above it, but Compton was getting better and North Long Beach was getting worse. So like North Long Beach is probably worse than Compton now, I would guess. Oh, everyone's dead, nice. Like around Belmont, like Belmont was the nicest area. If you compare it to Belmont, it wasn't as nice, but... So you lived right on the edge of North Long Beach? Yeah, that makes sense. I spent like so little time around North Long Beach because everyone's just like, yeah, you don't go there. Just you want to go there? No, you go somewhere else. Find another way to do whatever you want to do there. Just go somewhere else. I mean, I don't think North Long Beach is so bad, like you're gonna walk around and get shot there, but like it probably wasn't that much better, I'll put it that way. You probably get mugged, you probably wouldn't get shot. Yeah. I think it's kind of a problem, but I can't really kill it right now. You have vivid memories of seeing flashlights poking out a garage and your bikes were gone in the AM? Yeah. Also, I don't know. Maybe it's like what I'm used to, but it's like I've never felt safe parking a bike anywhere. Maybe it's different in some places, but I would just always assume that if I left a bike somewhere for a long time, it would always get stolen. So I mean, I was in DC. I would not take my bike into DC ever. 'Cause it's like parking a bike in DC, like good fucking luck. That thing's gone. I think I parked my bike in DC 1 or 2 times in like 6 years because I'm like, if I did it more, it would be gone. There was like one time I was like, I'm gonna bike to a club or something. But I did that, but it's like otherwise I'm like, yeah, I don't want to just give my bike away. Just always assumed it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna have a bike if I do that. But I was in like East Long Beach, where East Long Beach was way better. Like you wouldn't have to worry about it there, but yeah, if I was like North Long Beach, downtown Long Beach, I would be a lot more worried about it. So I can try to wolf here, but if I don't wolf, I would want to go like this and this. It's actually kind of a problem that, yeah, this thing is going to actually soak up like Xhilag hits.
These are due back tomorrow.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Probably just play it though, because then he has to deal with it. Half the time this clears. That card's draftable now? That card literally wasn't draftable. Great idea. Change card pulls mid-rotation. Let's just punish the people that actually know the game well. Great. I mean, that's probably the intent of it. The literal intent of the change is to make us win less. Just a legendary high roll rogue deck? I don't think so, no. I mean, that was a tier 4 legend. That was actually a tier 4 excavate. No, this... Yeah, that was actually a tier 4 though. Maybe it is. He hasn't even had the he doesn't even have the legendary excavate card and he still got to the tier 4 already. But maybe it is. Why I think is undraftable? Because Skulker was literally undraftable until 2 days ago. It was not in the draft pool. I thought it was undraftable because it was undraftable. Well, they did notify us that they were changing the draft pool. They didn't tell us what they were changing the draft pool to. They just didn't tell us what they were actually changing it to. Would have been nice. And why? I feel like they used to make more of the animations interactable. Like that was also uninteractable. Didn't you used to be able to interact with more animations faster? I feel like they've also gone out of their way to make sure that it's harder to actually play this game. Changes it fast? Is there like... There's not though. There's a way to change it to fast, but that was actually getting people banned because it's against TOS. Should use it as sarcasm? True. I mean, it's like other games actually have that as a thing, but not this game for some reason. I totally picked competitive spirit, didn't he? Never surrender. I think it's competitive spirit. Oh, guess I lose. If he didn't have this one lifesteal, we'd actually be okay, right? It's unfortunate. We're like so close to lethaling him too, but it's just not possible.
inside voices, please.
I mean, the line is to do this. I should have put this on the far right, maybe, but do this, somehow don't die, and then we top deck Inquisitor, right?
I yield for now.
We probably still would have been favored if he didn't high roll the random spell so hard, but I also lost because I lost to a card I didn't know was draftable because they just made it draftable recently.
Hunt begin. The Legion's rage pales before mine. Not possible.
Game felt bad to watch. Well, it's really rare you lose to a card that you literally know is not in the draft pool. You know that they have not discovered a card to make it enabled, and then you just lose to it anyway because, surprise, it is in the draft pool. It's like, there's a lot of bullshit in Hearthstone, but that's beyond even Hearthstone level of bullshit. At least conventional Hearthstone level of bullshit.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Maybe we're in a new age.
Child's play.
Is there an authoritative list of all the cards that are in? No, there isn't. Blizzard also intentionally has not posted a list of all the cards that are in. You have to check a third-party tool that's tracking current cards that are in to know what's in.
This is the best night of our lives.
Otherwise, you have no idea what's in. This clears 2, but I can't heal with that, right? Why though? They haven't given a reason why. I think Blizzard thinks it's fun to not know what cards are in the game. They just think, oh, you get to find out something exciting. I think their idea of fun is that that's fun. To just not know what cards you're going to randomly lose to. To not be able to strategize around knowing what's possible from your opponent, to just lose to random bullshit you didn't know was possible. I think that's their idea of fun. In a strategy game. That idea gave birth to Rogue. The modern iteration of Rogue, yeah. I mean, at least like Miracle Rogue, you knew what they could do and couldn't do, right? But yeah, in modern Rogue, it's the same thing, yeah.
Child's play.
I'm probably just gonna mishap whatever comes out of here. It's not even worth it. The fuck? I'd probably do it anyway. I always promised shit that was worth removing. My opponent low rolled where? probably just not worth dealing with that at all. Proactively, like I mean, I'll clear next turn, right? But
The courage of man shall not fail. Child's play.
boom.
Versus Illidan. This ends now. The Legion's rage pales before mine. These are due back tomorrow.
I could coin this, but I might want to coin this. Problem with this is that I guess a demon hunter, so you might have cycle. Tonight. Taunt denies him the free swing with that. Well, if you have Firestone, you're asking like what cards are in the game. Firestone tends to have more active and recent list of current patch compared to HS Replay. HS Replay tends to be really slow updating that kind of thing. I do use a lot of I mean, I use HS Replay too still because they have the web UI that's very convenient, but for the best information, I'd recommend using Firestone.
I grow impatient.
Fell and nether.
Still only a 5-mana 4/7, which isn't that good. Oh, if I play Piper, I can actually guarantee I pull the Priestess, though. It's actually kind of cool.
Time grows short.
No, let's actually do that. So Firestone's great in the HS Replay. They both have good data, but yeah, I don't know. The Firestone dev specifically seems to care a lot more about Arena, basically, to put it bluntly. Like, so... And he's put a lot more features in more recently compared to what Firestone has, or what HS Replay has, so I go there a lot more now. I use them a lot more if I can.
I have things you never knew.
I might have to swing into here before I can actually do this. This card is just so gross. It really sucks to have to like play either of these. Probably still, I probably just have to take the 50-50 here. This sucks now too. Now I just trust Flame Revenant. Oh. If he has Cycle, we just completely lose now. Stop looking at the spell you discovered. Okay, it's not it. Unfortunately, we have Inquisitor blocking the wolf. Hearthstone works with Max? I think so. I don't know actually. I think it does.
Come dance to my song.
Can't wolf until turn 10. Do you have to jailbreak a Mac to use Overwolf? It's if you can't use Overwolf, you can't use Firestone then. I don't know. Like I have no idea. Honestly. Oh, woo! Damn, Kurtrus is good though. Kurtrus might be better here, huh? Probably is. I mean, it's sure as fuck better than Wolf on this board. Has to be, right?
My eyes for vengeance.
Let's dance.
Child's play.
Help! A little Inquisitor on Inquisitor violence. Now we have other elementals. We have this elemental. I think we have a different one too.
Let's dance.
This ends now. The Legion's rage pales before mine. Child's play.
One dose solves any problem.
An excellent draw. Blade Beal, best card in our deck, confirmed. Better than Xhilag?
Each scar, a foe
Maybe.
vanquished.
Strike now.
Xhilag's like, you call my name?
Child's play.
He could have been greedy and gone face technically, but there's probably no reason.
Child's play.
We got Inquisitor Arena. Play basically mini Knight Captain. Let's imagine it's like Knight Captain with it deals 1 less damage and also is +1/+1 less stats. What the fuck? I didn't expect him to do that. Well, okay. That's amazing for us. He just completely threw away a Fell Barrage for no reason. I mean, it saved him some health, I guess, but...
Evil cannot hide from me.
These are actually the same odds to kill this, right? This is better in the event. It's better in the event it doesn't clear. It's worse in the event he has a Cycle Hatred. Can I stop playing as Demon Hunters, maybe? That'd be nice. I would have played against other classes. Xhilag is like really good, but not that good in the mirror because of fucking Cycle Hatred. That's not Cycle. If he had Cycle, he probably wouldn't be thinking about it. He's looking at the demon in his hand, so that means he doesn't have Cycle.
That toy was made just for me.
Nice.
I'm the perfect toy for you.
Well, that's obnoxious. You just had to do this, right? Just happened to pick a lot of priests, and then they complain about playing priest mirrors. It's like, you know, there's a very easy way to not have to queue into priest mirrors. You just never pick priest, right? That's my strategy, basically. It's funny, I never pick priest, and I never have to play priest mirrors. It's great, actually. Priest mirrors and playing priest is the same hell. Well, as long as you're the priest, you get to put other people in that hell. So it's different. What's the issue with priest mirrors? Well, if you don't like playing like long games where just RNG is going to decide the outcome after a long game, you probably don't like priest mirrors. If you like that kind of game, you'll like priest mirrors probably. Priest mirrors and playing against priest. Well, as long as you're not a priest yourself, you can generally counterplay priest better. That's the thing, is it's harder to counterplay priest if you're not actually a different class. Because a lot of priest mirrors will end up coming down to whoever actually just generates enough, whoever steals enough stuff from the other deck, you know? And like, I don't know. If you like long games, you'll probably like priest mirrors, but... Boom. Let's go. Kill it. No. Yeah. No. Fuck. He definitely just forged Sanitize. Wait, is Sanitize even in the game? I don't think it is. I don't think Sanitize is draftable, actually. I've checked before. I'm fairly certain it's not draftable. Unless they just changed it, which maybe they did. I have to check, I guess, because they changed other things. We just lost to a card that we thought was undraftable. You know, Sanitize is still undraftable. It's usually bellowing. You have to assume it's bellowing if it's a warrior.
Child's play.
Actually, I think I want to get this damage in more than I want to get these spells. How has the spirit been so far? Very good, actually.
Blades will sing.
The spirit's been good because I mean it's our only good early game card, and yeah, it's filled that role very well.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me, pick me.
It definitely seems like a very good early game card. Not just like good in our deck, but it definitely seems very good in general.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Well, think about that, I don't know. I mean, I played back then and I appreciate that for what it was, but at the same time, it's like that didn't have a lot of games which would be just fatigue mirrors where you're just trying to figure out how to, you know, exactly what's in every deck and whatever. Like, I don't feel like that was, didn't have a lot of appeal once you played a lot of those type of games. Am I ever supposed to take 50-50? I don't need to push the damage that badly, right?
Pick me, pick me.
I want to trade this in, actually. I was pretty close, actually, to lethal. I could have gotten it off of this, actually. Maybe worth it.
This may just be my best song yet.
It didn't feel necessary.
The light dims, but we fight.
There's some pseudo RNG. I've talked about this before, but chess does have some RNG. It's like pseudo RNG, but it's just based off of who happens to have prepared what. If you have like a really high stakes match anyway, there is actually some RNG basically, based off whether or not someone just randomly prepares for the right opening. But yeah, it's still very minimal compared to like Hearthstone, obviously. It's not comparable. Because in a high stakes match, people spend days, weeks preparing for it. This is actually pretty much just as good as the tempo plays playing this, and then I get to hero power again next turn.
No wear and tear of any kind. Fell and nether.
You ever just go Magtheridon into Rhapsody? Just straight up. There's ways you can go wrong. Like this Brewmaster one.
I grow impatient.
I don't really want to rely on a gimmick right now. Bishop, get a random bonus effect while attacking enemy pawn. Now that would be like a real chess.
Your confession will save us all time.
He just happened to have the perfect card anyway. So we get cacked. That's about right. I could go Taste of Chaos into Fan the Hammer, which would like deal with all of this.
Your cell awaits.
I'd rather do this. Imagine if you made a variant of chess where there were a lot more pawn promotions, but then it was also just RNG which pawn promotion you got. You might get a queen, you might get a horse, you might get a bishop, you might get a rook. It's just random. That would be like the closest thing you'd have to like chess Hearthstone basically. Where like you made the board like narrower, so then like it would be pretty much really easy to just promote pawns because there just weren't that many moves, and maybe you had less total pawns so that they just weren't able to actually stop each other basically.
Do some sludge.
I grow impatient. Now I am complete. My shadow's short.
Your cell awaits.
I know, it's a weird turn. Trust priestess? No, no. No, no. No, I mean, I have a rough idea what the odds of that are, and it's like, I mean, you could, but like, there's no reason you gamble a game on that odds. You would do it if you're going to lose the game any other way. You don't do that if you're just playing a game that you're... I think we're favored. So, like, why would you gamble a game on that? Just wouldn't make any sense. He tried this so hard to make him unkillable that it's like, it's at the point where I'm like, well, I don't really care about this crap anymore. Let's see, either I do this or I have to just use the hero power. I have to use the hero power, it's fine. Guess I just take draw too. Yeah, just use the hero power. Yeah, he wanted so hard to make his shit. He chose cannot be targeted, and he chose elusive and stealth, which probably not ideal. You could take one of those at some point maybe, but you probably don't take both of them together. Way of the world. I almost was an idiot for a second, but then I figured out not to be an idiot. This is the strategy, chat. You could be an idiot, but then you realize, oh, it's actually better if I'm not an idiot. Meanwhile, we have 3 rush means, and like I'm just gonna like not use any of those rush means because if he has collateral damage, if I do it this way, I'm likely to actually keep a wolf alive, which seems valuable.
Bask in my radiance.
This guy discovered a Conjured Mirage. I knew he had a RC Rampage. Wait, he just top decked that though. Huh. He probably has 2. Is Inquisitor lethal? I only have 13. It's actually not lethal. Yeah, it's like 1 or 2 damage off or something. Because we only have 13 damage through it, and then it's like 1 off actually, right?
The courage of man shall not fail.
I mean, this should just be fine. Do Adept.
Well fought. I can see.
Got him. This guy's like, fuck, figure out the way to kill me. I don't have patience for this. Maybe we actually want to queue into non-stop hunters.
The legions rage.
This is only the second in a row. We haven't faced many actually to this point. I wonder, like, what is the best thing to make this wolf playable? Because I can play school teacher on 4, right? I don't know if I want the Rhapsody. Like, I could theoretically... This could theoretically work, but... This is a little sketch. I can do this. I could also toss the wolf and just say forget it, but... This seems ridiculous. I think we try this. So if I play a 2-drop, I can threaten this to kill it a turn earlier, but I don't know if I care enough about that. Not play this right now. Probably don't. Because I really want to coin the wolf. It might be difficult. Because I think I do this at maximum tempo. Because the buzzard's losing value if it's getting delayed. Okay, yeah. He decides that the buzzard is important to do now, so he doesn't actually get the additional value of the trades. Which depends on what he has, but like that feels like the wrong decision, but it depends on what he has, right? Based off what he did there, that was 100% the wrong decision. But ooh. That's too good, right? I had to delay wolf for that, but I mean, it's pretty damn good.
Demons.
You can silence like the mountain bear later, right? Also, but that's pretty damn good as is.
Anybody?
This might be the best thing right now. Oh, I'm an idiot. No, this was off of it. I should have taken the other thing. I thought I was just discovering the spell. I forgot it was off of the other thing. Yeah, I should have taken the pursuit 100%.
The courage of man shall not fail.
Fell and nether.
It'll probably be fine. This is a really bad mistake, but this is the problem is I could have just killed it with here now. Woo!
Pick me!
As long as we just hit that high roll, it's probably okay. Alright, happy to once over loop.
This beast will not be tamed.
It's my turn.
Pew 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 pew. If we had lethal, I don't want to hear it. I don't think we did, right? Because we couldn't do both of these and also trigger the hero power. I don't think so. So.
Well fought. I concede. Uther! I will fight with honor. The Legion's rage pales before mine.
I'm muted. Disaster. I was saying is like I don't know if this is a good keep or a bad keep just based off whether or not he's a master or slow paladin. And it might be the case that the paladins that are at high wins are more likely to be slow paladins actually. There's so much AoE that actually eats super hyper aggro paladins. That might not actually work. Let's do this because it deals with all this, so I actually have at least the option to Ghost Rider next turn. Don't really have to wonder if he's a slow paladin.
This may just be my best song yet.
Demons.
Kind of thinking it's like the problem is I know paladins are gonna like buff anything you leave up, right? Otherwise I would just ignore that thing. How much do I value this taunt? I could give up the taunt to push 4. Probably not though.
Masterpiece.
Could also just ignore this guy.
Masterpiece.
Boom! Got him. Wild Consecration appears. So this is a 1 in 3 to give us a Outcast Wolf. to sell for discount Inquisitor.
Fell and nether.
It'd be pretty lively if I could actually play it.
Two is company.
Actually, I'd rather play this down than actually play this right now. I want the pressure. Maybe even better to save the rush draw until we draw one of the rushes, whichever one it be, because then it would guaranteed pull out the wolf, right? We also had the Shroom Scapade. At 1, they're not that terrifying yet. If he gets the strongest one and he also high rolls it, we have a problem maybe.
Move quickly. They stop me, Child's play. The victory is yours.
Cool. Next. Final boss. Will it be a hunter or a demon hunter? Or a paladin? Of course it's a hunter. I think we like it being a hunter though.
Let the hunt begin. The Legion's rage pales before mine.
I like this hand a lot also. Really pretty straightforward swing hand, right? Going first against hunter. Only downside is our natural swing turn might be too early. That's really good. I guess that's worth Blade Shark, huh? I have to.
Child's play.
Hope he loses the 1 in 3. All my imprisoned Felmas have Zephyr's RNG. My opponent's Felmas today. Better than Zephyr's RNG, because half the time that Zephyr's would just hit the wrong target anyway, because it's not smart enough. He's also a pre-nerf hunter. We have something even more broken than a pre-nerf hunter. Ha! Fucking. Why do I play this game?
No wear and tear of any kind.
Let me go play chess, chat. I'm just gonna. I'm switching to chess. Woo! Damn. Pretty damn good though. To suffer, I mean, I'm gonna suffer one way or the other, but it does accelerate the process. That's true. So I kind of want to just pull the ball hog with this. Is this to deal damage, right? Yeah, so I just snipe that thing. Take the thing as damage, even though that card's terrible. Fastest lethal in history. Boom! Destroying a pre-nerf hunter. They were no match. We did it. The only loss was the one deck that the one game that we played into the rogue card that was not draftable until a day ago. And we didn't know it was made draftable. We just played around that card that we had reason to believe was not draftable. We would have probably been 12-0. But yeah, not bad. Blizzard denied our 12-0. They literally went out of the way to individually deny me of the 12-0. Truly a disaster. But we got a decent amount of gold and golden rare. It's alright. Alright, bye-bye future YouTube. Bye-bye.